What is up, guys? This is Jason here. Kind of driving and holding this camera, so hopefully we don't crash. But I was on Marketplace and I found an extremely clean 1991 Mazda Miata BRG, serial numbered out of 4000. The dude listed the car for $800 and was very vague about the description. Said that the motor had its keyway snapped. Honestly, all he said was that the motor's keyway snapped. There wasn't really any other info besides that. But from the pictures that I saw, the body looked really clean. And being a huge Miata fan that I am, I knew that for $800 and the body being so clean, it could be worth the money to drive out and pick up. So I got a little more info out of him, still very vague, but from what I gathered, it seemed like he really wanted wheels, the wheels that had been sitting on the car itself. So I told him, I said, would you take $500 for the car if I brought my own wheels? And he said, yeah. So I was like, holy crap, a car for $500, I'll definitely do that, let alone a BRG. So I drove out, I picked up the vehicle. The first thing I noticed when I picked it up was that there was no engine even in it. He had the engine taken out, he had the oil pan off, he had the valve cover gasket off. Despite a snapped keyway, the vehicle looked like it, or the motor itself looked like it was never gonna run. So I still didn't really care, but I took the motor anyways, and I took the original trans that it came with, and we loaded it up for $500, which in my eyes I thought was a really great deal. So what I ended up doing was I searched a little deeper in the Marketplace, and I ended up finding a motor with 167,000 miles on it for $50. So we got there, and this guy has way more parts than we had even expected, and that dude was just riding my ass. Had way more parts than he expected, and he said, hey, you know, would you take the other motor? Because he had another motor sitting there, and we were like, yeah. And that thing had a starter on it, alternator, it had everything, and it was enclosed. He said the bearings were bad on the crankshaft, but we took that too. We got some seat belts, we got a lot of parts, and all in all, we ended up spending $100. He did ask for a little extra money, so we picked them up, and we got the that stuff back, and we got the car running. Dropped it off the trailer. I had a little bit of footage from the trailer, from the drive to go pick up the car. It was very rainy. It wasn't the greatest drive out there, but we made the best of it. We were extremely hungry, and we were basically out of money by the time we got there, but we did come back with the Miata all in one piece. It was awesome. So we're gonna get this thing running. I'm gonna make some more videos on it, but for now I'm just gonna show you the car. We're gonna get some work done on it, and then hopefully next video we can show you guys it running. Let's take a look at the drive, and then we'll get into the car.
Talking about how for every like one good one you find, you had to look through like 5 or 6 fucking modded ones.
Dude, have you seen this?
What the fuck?
It's like, dude, that Jeep was made to be like a boat.
Oh, the Jeep. Oh, I didn't see the Jeep. I was looking at the fucking boat, wondering what the fuck they got the lasers.
Fucking Jeep going across.
How is he gonna tell me he's boogieing across the water right now?
Okay. Yeah, we should go right up here on the roller.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. He's not letting in.
No, he's not.
Doucher.
So we have the BRG. It's on the back of the car. On the back of the truck.
See it.
Yeah, I can't even see it right now. It's dark out. But we are on our way back. Jack's smoking a cigarette, driving the truck. I'm too scared to hide. And alright guys, here's the car. Towed it back from Frackville, PA. Back here in New Jersey. And she is sitting pretty. We have not washed her or anything yet. This is the way it came. Very, very clean body. I'll go over the imperfections with you here. The top is in really good shape. It doesn't leak as far as I know. So we already had these wheels. These were the wheels that we came with and put on. So we could buy this car without wheels. Now, here's a little bit of body damage. If you can see that. There is just a little bit of Bondo, I guess, right here. That was used on the car at one point. So the car must have been hit or something right around here. And someone put Bondo. I mean, they did a good job blending the paint because you can't really tell. But you can see sand marks and such. Paint's bubbling a little bit here. But overall, it's not too bad, honestly. Very clean body. I'll go over the rockers here, or the back rear quarter panels. They look really good. I mean, nothing's really rusting out on the vehicle at all. Over here, we have a little more body damage right there. It's not too bad. A little bit of a scrape. We'll see how this comes out when we buff it up. So we already took the seat out. We do have that seat. We have the transmission in. We've got to bolt all that down. And it smells like chemicals in here right now, so it doesn't smell too great either. But the carpet's really clean. Whole interior is essentially here. If we come on in here, didn't come with a computer, so we had to buy that. We got that for $100, so we hooked that up. We did get the vehicle to run, which was great. In here, there is the special edition nameplate badge. If you want to take a look at that, I don't know if that's going to zoom in or focus in. Maybe not, but the nameplate badge is in there. I'm actually going to remove that, put that in the center console where it actually belongs. I'm assuming someone took that out and glued that in here. As far as I know, the story behind this car, it was supercharged at one point and got blown up. Keyway snapped and vehicle never ran again. That was up until a few days ago. Let me pop the hood here. Drive shaft is still disconnected, but we actually ended up getting an engine with 167,000 miles on it for about $50, and that's what's in there right now. So we dropped that in there. Didn't have motor mounts. Dropped the radiator in. We're missing a lot of hardware for the vehicle, so we're gonna have to collect a lot. We did get the clutch hooked up. So yeah, it's coming along. This should be running within a few days and moving. And then hopefully we can take it out on the road and see what else it needs. So that's the car right there, guys. Yeah, so we got this body for $500 without wheels. It's absolutely great deal. Limited edition MIATA. Serial numbered out of 4,000. And it is honestly a fine body for its age. The paint looks pretty good. It'll look even better when we buff it out and wax it. But yeah, guys, this is the 1991 Mazda MIATA BRG.
really good like recap video in the morning.